Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltamar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader. Where we left off last time, we were in the Dark Elven City.
Won't tolerate weakness.
Dark Eldar City, I should say. We did an arena fight, and by that I mean Abelard did an arena fight because our main character immediately died and it wasn't particularly helpful, but we did manage to get through the fight somehow, and it's time to go into the city. The stranger standing before you brings to mind a motley-colored, long-limbed doll abandoned amid carnage and detritus. The bright colors of his sleek costume seem comical against the unremitting gloom and hostility of this place. Only the sorrowful-horned mask that hides his face and the dark-hooded cloak he wears pay tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Ugh. Every move the Xenos makes sings with a theatrical precision and a predator's grace. You cannot decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or a master assassin. You've never heard of such a Xenos before. What is he doing in the chasm, and why is he standing before you now? This crib of putrid flesh offends your taste. Oblivion comes now. Here its nocturne plays. I am that starlit strain that chills the soul, the peace that doomed throngs pitch into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond, so tread the steps I say, escape fate's grasp. Before beginning a conversation with a rogue trader Xenos, it is customary to bow, and I am waiting. Your wait will test your patience and my own. To pass the time, a sonnet I'll intone. A melody of snarling agony, beguiling now by rending flesh bewitched. Through sinew, bone, and grisly pageantry, it calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. A haggard chorus in the hall behind, their flesh employed to serve the maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confined. The baton sets the beat of every heart, and entrails are for him an instrument, and veins a living stave stands parallel, yet death to him is no impediment, for corpses' tunes do carry just as well. Your spectacles of blood and gore forged past should crave your eyes to glimpse sun's light at last. I will endeavor to find the person of which you speak. Then go and dance. Do not forget the key. An indigo ripple passes over the Xenos' body, and he dissipates like a bad dream. He clearly ran away off screen there, but okay. Who do we want to talk to? We have no one that does tech yet.
I'll lay
There are
claim
some
to the
goods.
stars.
They're locked though, and we don't have anyone that does the ability to unlock them at the moment. So there's a stranger here with wings that just vanish somewhere. We have 0 lore Xeno skill, so that's not going to happen. Got another one of those little cutscenes. Let's keep looking. Oh, there's Jay. Okay, we get another character back. Listen here, you bloody oaf. I need to get in to see your master. Leave, or I'll break your neck. You shit-stained spawn of a Sekek and a Bildrat. Let me in. The monster is looking at the frenzied Jay Hadari in cold silence. Hey, you pile of hot dung. Yeah, you dumb Ashmeg. I'm talking to you. Jay Hadari looks match her coarse speech, disheveled, ratty, and bereft of all of her jewelry and a rakish glamour. Her eyes, locked on the gatekeeping monster, are brimming with fury and desperation, and her voice resembles a gruff bark. Here's the deal. I need to see your master. To take back what is mine, you hear me? He and I have unfinished business. It doesn't concern you. And besides, Jay notices you and breaks off. Shireen, you're alive. You... She grits her teeth. Apologies, Eltamar. One moment. She turns back to the monster. I'm with him. I only need 5 minutes. Don't be a Sekek. The monster leans forward to take a closer look. The master said no. Only he is allowed. Go away. Oh, it looks like you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, you piece of... Jay breaks off, starts coughing and throws her head back, drawing a labored breath. To your surprise, you see living flesh where her neck implant should be, punctured by narrow scars, showing where the augment was grafted onto the woman's skin. Now listen here, you ugly mug. I have an offer to make, and you do well to take it. I address the monster. This woman is with me. The oaf clumsily scratches at the fresh scar on the top of its head and concedes. Fine. The master permitted companions. She's a companion now. May the Exalted One shower you with blessings, Shireen. I always knew you were a decent sort, not rotten inside. A bit out there, but not rotten. Jay bends over in yet another coughing fit and spits out a crimson-tinted clot. Ugh, as I take me. I should move my arse while I can still carry it around. She has death rattle. A terminal throat illness that slowly exhausts its victim. Meat. The master ordered that you be let through. When you approach, a few augmetics spring to life inside the monster's bulk. An injector hisses, filling its blood with compounds that cause its veins to bulge and its muscles to swell and twitch spasmodically. We're not going in yet, though. Oh, they're opening the door for us. That's nice, at least. Okay. We're gonna go look around for more people first. Also, I want to go back into that place just to see if there's anyone I was meant to talk to in there. We now have tech use, though, at least a little bit. Not as good as Pascal, but not the worst either. I want to see if I can go back in there really quickly. No, we can't go back in. I'm going to pause for just a sec, save here, and then reload. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything important in there. I don't think we did, but let's just take a quick glance. We can always easily go refine Jay, that's not a super big problem, but... Were we supposed to talk to anyone or anything while we were in here? That's the way out, okay. Nothing up there, no one to talk to.
None shall stand in my way.
This is another way out. Those are dead people down there. That's another dead person up there. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything around for us to have talked to. Okay, just wanted to double check. Let's go back to our new save. And then off we go.
It's about time.
Well, we now have 3 people. Let's go look around and see if we can find more. We went up that way first. So we're dying. Still. Just gonna hit skip here, and so we can continue on without being weird. There's shriekers down here, right? Okay, I really would like to just keep walking now at this point. Nobody here. Is there anybody in the Shrieker space? I just want to see if people appeared, because obviously Jay appeared up there after the arena fight, so it's possible there's still more people around. We should go look around everywhere. Shriekers? Cabal people? Beggars? There's Owl. Oh, this is actually our technical base, because now we have no companions. Okay. So... this, I guess, is technically our base of operations. Okay, I gotcha. I understand what's going on here. So there's not going to be anyone in there. We have to find people on the streets. I understand what's going on, kinda, sorta, maybe. Let's continue on. There's a dead beggar there. Any loots? I mean, a knife. Does she have any weapons? No. Is there anything she can even use? Las pistols? No, they're not very good. Burst fire. Do we have anything that has burst fire? Auto pistols, I guess, are her best bet. This, hard equipment reset has hit us. Who is this person, and why do they keep running out of frame? We now have some Xenos ability. Let's try it. An empty vial is lying on the ground. It contained Repetropine, a stimulant that heightens one's perception of moving objects but hinders their ability to see stationary
I
obstacles.
won't tolerate weakness.
There's a beggar down here. More beggars. And another thing. Okay, moving on. There's still the corpse there to shoot. I'm not seeing anybody yet. There's a fresh corpse here. We can try and medicate it.
Ugh, what a shame.
We did not succeed, I don't think. Okay.
Victory
More
awaits.
beggars down here. Just so many beggars. More beggars. More beggars. This is to the Anatomical Opera. Maybe we need to go back down to the Mangled Sector? Not seeing anyone new. Let's quickly go down there, see if there's anyone down there, and then we can head back up. Not seeing anyone yet. There's a beggar. Just more beggars. That's the athletics area where... What the heck is a Katonos? Let's not go over there. We'll die, probably.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
There's a Xenos corpse over here, apparently. Let's go talk to that. We are skinning it? But why? We found chameleon skin. Conceals the wearer, apparently. We do have some okay demolition, but we don't have a melt-a-charge, so we actually can't get through there. Yet. 66% chance to get in there. Maybe we can find Pascal still before we have to go deal with that. Maybe Pascal is in the Anatomical Opera, possibly. At least I'm hoping somebody is in our group, because we only have 3 out of our 5 people. Technically, we should have 4 out of this. Wait, we didn't bring Pascal, never mind. We're just missing... whom? So we might not have any better tech use as it stands anyways. I'm gonna wear the hat, because it gives me fellowship. I look very silly, but okay. Up we go. Let's go to the Anatomical Opera. We can go try and loot all the things when we have a couple more people in our group. We could try the switch. What does it do? I'm gonna save before doing it, in case we flub it.
A minor setback.
Which we did, because we suck. We try again? Yes. We just got perplexed.
Damn it! I mean,
2 in a
just
row?
bad luck.
This is a 66% chance.
And done.
How many times did she get perplexed? 1. It's permanent, too. I don't know if it was worth it. I mean, we should probably try it, but... I can't believe how many times we failed a 66% chance, or 65% chance, or whatever it was. It's over 50 at the very least. 66.
My pleasure.
There we go. That's
None
better.
shall stand in my way.
We already have enough of a debuff by having shot one of our characters in the face. He was, however, a traitor, so... Now, we only have 3 of these unlock things, so we shouldn't waste them yet. Until we have more potential things. Let's go to the opera first. Maybe we'll get some melted charges and stuff while we're in there. Otherwise, we're going to have to go deep diving into this area to try and find every single thing we can find. Did we just die on the way in? Kinda, I guess. We do not have our teammates with us. The lamps emit rays that hound your peoples, burning and
Follow my
biting
lead.
them like angry snakes made of the light. Through the bars of the cage, you see a bottomless abyss. It beckons you to jump in and promises an embrace softer than any feather bed in the world. Okay, that was weird. Conrad is here, but not really. There's also High Factotum and Generous Denrock. Theodora, these are just illusions then. There's also Edelthrad back there. We know he's dead. Boxmaster Vigdis, Master Helmsman Revor. There's goods over there somehow. Can we get to it?
A new challenge for me?
Yes? No? No. Doesn't look like it. Unless we go... perhaps this way? Can we get over there? No. Can I go this way? Also no. Alright, let's go to the middle of the room then. The thick curtain shoves you away. It is surprisingly strong for a lifeless piece of fragment or fabric. Oh, that was just one of those things. The corpse hanging from the structure turns its flayed face to you with a crack and snickers. Let's talk to Tervantius. Tervantius, the Arch Machinator. The creature in front of you is a patchwork of skins stuffed with darkness, corruption, and sharp objects. Staring at you with its scalpel eyes, it grumpily remarks, "Such a disobedient specimen. You're still not dead? An anomaly?" Its foul, corrupt thoughts reach out to you, groping at your face. I giggle at the amusing stranger. I see you will soon become a very obedient specimen. Convulsive spasms, hysterical reactions. Come here. Creature pokes you in the chest, its triangular fingernail easily penetrating your skin. A strange sound throbs at the edge of your awareness, a sound similar to your own scream. Oh, we have been surgeried, apparently. A grotesque, spider-like figure looms over you. Its limbs wave frantically, chittering and clicking as they rip something apart and then stitch it back together. And you realize its canvas is your flesh. The Xenos' gaze is indifferent, and his voice, low voice, echoes through the room. Sample has been extracted. The specimen is alive. Body and mind expected to function within normal parameters, monkey. Are you Tervantius? You are absolutely correct, specimen. I am Tervantius, the Arch Machinator, homunculus and the conductor of this place that staggers the imagination and the soul. My anatomical opera. So what do I owe you now? You will serve me, such as life in the spires. The Arabenian urged me to pay attention to your allegedly extremely gifted self, specimen. Let's see if you make a good tool. What do you want from me? You will return to the arena of the fatal thirst. You will kill a few of the witch's fosterlings for me. You might even spill the blood of one of the blood-stained proselytes. The homunculus looks past you as he delivers his imperious speech. They are long overdue a small lesson in humility. They have forgotten their place. They lack respect. They do not appreciate my work. They fail to recognize my authority. Still staring into the distance, he continues to list his grievances with maniacal thoroughness. The homunculus makes a snapping sound. Here comes Abus and his fosterlings. The leader of the blood-stained proselytes has paid a visit to the anatomical opera. Take this opportunity to study them properly. They won't dare touch you here. What will I get out of this, or will you coerce me as you do everything else? Everyone else. Coercion will be more than enough. If you disobey, I will turn you into material for my creations and ensure that you feel and are aware of every manipulation performed on your flesh. But if you do what I tell you, I will let you live for a while longer. Cooperation will increase your odds of survival. As long as you continue to be of use, I will maintain your organic parts, and perhaps even let you play with some of my less significant samples. Also, if you help helps me to escape, the response is acceptable. If you behave like a good specimen, monkey, you may eventually receive my help in escaping Kamorag. Jay coughs violently. Help from you? You think anyone will believe that after your foul experiments? She touches the scar on her neck and coughs again. Obedience will be rewarded. Take your crude gear with you. I abhor such technological banality, but a creature as undeveloped as you may find it of use. You hear one of the joints in Tervantius' arm click. Once you're finished with this, go and look to the ones who will be your executioners when the time comes for you to die. Is this my actual gear back? Oh, it is. It's all my things. The sheer primitiveness of your technologies. Go, specimen. Deliver Tervantius' message of blood to the arena witches. The homunculus gestures imperiously at the exit. I would like to speak about a member of my retinue who was delivered to you. Which specimen in particular interests you? My navigator Cassia was with me when we were captured. Where is she now? The female with the exceptionally strong connection to the Veil, as well as a number of rare monkey mutations. most notably a third eye. I am studying the influence of complete isolation from the veil and the outside world on the specimen's abilities, sanity, and physical condition. She no longer screams inside of her reservoir, but she is certainly still alive, and I'm not yet ready to conclude the experiment. Those from my retinue deserve better than to be confined by you. Relinquish them. Why would I, specimen? With a full escort, I would have a better chance of succeeding and contributing to your plans. Then find yourself other fighters. The chasm has enough prisoners, mercenaries, and gladiators. My specimens are not yours to waste. I'll press my weapon to the base of my own jaw. Unless you want to lose a valuable specimen, you'll release my companion immediately. What a confident specimen. A thin smile spreads across his lips. Do it. Kill yourself. I can always reanimate your body, but will I? I recognize your power over me and beg for your leniency. Very well, I will release one specimen. As for which one, the choice is yours. Oh, that sucks. I'll take Cassia over Adira. Yes, I wonder what this effect will have on the rest of the specimens once they learn of your decision. A sadistic smile is playing on the homunculus's lips. Cervantes flicks a needle finger at some kind of apparatus made of bone. The sarcophagus for containing dangerous specimens has been unlocked. You may take what is left of your servant. I want Adira back. Ah, the volunteer specimen. I equipped her with an experimental device to isolate her mind from the veil. The specimen performs menial tasks around the laboratory and serves as a willing source of essences. She's allowed to choose her own torment, be it fracturing her bones with vibro waves, placing herself inside a capsule of extreme heat, implanting an electro scarab under her skin, or shutting off the size Diffler. Not once has the specimen chosen this last option. Stifler, I think. I estimate the irreversible collapse of the cardiovascular system will occur in 7 or more cycles of the consciousness. A curious, yet altogether predictable reaction to implanting the Psi Stifler. I will perform a more detailed analysis of the organic damage after the specimen's dissection. You have Yurli yet? She was claimed by my patrons from the cabal of the Reaving Tempest. I hear they sent her to the streets of the chasm to teach her what it means to be a Drukari. She has many harsh lessons in suffering ahead of her. Alright, I want... Okay. I'm just going through this really quickly so I can get out of this conversation. Okay. Hold a moment. Off your merry way, are you? Well, good for you, but what about me and my as-I-damned problem? She points to the scar on her throat. I give you my word, we'll fix everything once we return home. I put more stock in human technology than in his services. With a look of disgust at Cervantes, Jay reluctantly says, perhaps you're right, Shireen. This butcher doesn't seem the type to wash his hands between procedures. Okay, we now can get Cassia. We're gonna get Adira back right now too if we can. Adira Tlass is staring at you as if she's seen a ghost. There's a strange, eerie-looking device on her head, and a tangle of myriad thin, translucent threads coiled in elaborate and sickening patterns on her temples. Many of those threads penetrate the skin of her face, neck, and clavicles. There's no time to talk. I'm getting you out of this place. Taking me? Adira recoils as if scared you might grab hold of her. No, never. The longer you look at Adira, the more strange details you notice about her appearance. The odd, earthy tone of her face. The fine purple veins around her parched, cracked lips. The subtle change in the color of her now lustrous eyes. An unpleasant sense of wrongness comes over you, as if the woman standing before you is not quite alive. What have they done to you? They set me free. Adira looks you in the eye and smiles feverishly, drunkenly, free from the fear, free from the pain, from them. When they captured us, I don't remember much back then. I remember the shackles that burned whenever I heard a whisper. I remember injections that made my body go numb. I remember them dragging me away from you. Our three-eyed doll Cassia, they took her too, along with me. Her body was there, at least. She wasn't moving, wasn't talking, nothing. Then I wound up here, at Master Cervantes' mercy. First he studied me, poked me with needles, opened up my head to get a look at what was inside. But then he made the voices stop. He made them stop, Eltamar. I don't hear the whispers anymore. How did he make them stop? With this, I think. She touches one of the tubes on her head. It hurt when he was putting it in, and it still hurts, but I'm used to it now. What matters is the damn door to the other side is closed shut. I don't hear the whispers. I don't see the ghosts of the future. I don't get woken up by tormented screams. I'm not plagued by visions of the horrors that are waiting for me. All of it just stopped. Do you truly prefer to live like this? Like what, normal, not special? Yes, to the void with all my talents and abilities. The first time I can hear my own thoughts. They're mine, not some warp abominations, not the future thoughts and words of some random Lex mechanic at the cogitator next to me. If it means I have to serve as Xenos, so be it. All the days I've been here, I've spent in blissful silence. No one bothers me, no one torments me. No one is trying to get at me from the other side, and on this side, nobody notices me at all. I don't want anything else. I just want to be left alone. She turns away, teetering slightly from the sharp motion. Let's mesmerize her. Why do your whispers frighten you so much, Adira? Have they ever betrayed you? You should not give up such an incredible gift. Accept it, because that gift is who you are. Spellbound, Adira listens to the sound of your voice and weakly repeats after you, because the whispers are who I am, and I am the whispers, yes. I could live a little bit longer with this incredible gift, because it's so great, right? Her brow furrows as she rests with her doubts. As great as it is, it's also dangerous, Altamar. The whispers don't just help me. They are luring me to something irreversible. She tries to struggle or swallow. She struggles to swallow. You think she might be trying to cry, but no tears come out. If I decide to leave, then Master Tervantius will surely want it back. He'll want to remove this thing, and then the whispers will return. They'll start beckoning me again. Then what, Altamar? You once promised me, Altamar. You promised we think of something, right? And now the Xenos have things like this, so that means there's hope. I believe in salvation through willpower and character, not at the hands of the Drukhari. Like I have any of that, huh? She sniffles and gives you a crooked smile. Don't let anyone say the Lord Captain's got no sense of humor. Alright, that's enough of me running my mouth. It's time. She grabs the device on her head with both hands and begins to pull. The color instantly drains from her face and her eyes bulge. She bites her lips so hard it starts to bleed. With a sharp sound, the tubes slip out from under her skin, spraying blood mixed with some foul-smelling ochre-colored slime, and the device detaches from Adira's head. She lets out a piercing cry, her head jerking back from the pain, and the delicate device clinks as it shatters into tiny fragments. Well, this is awkward. She forces a laugh as she looks at the shards on the floor. Looks like the Xenos are right to call us clumsy animals. Oh well, since it's decided, she shoots us a look of vicious glee. Might as well go out with a bang. Lead on, Lord Captain. She is back in the group with a small injury. Let's get some equipment on, some actual equipment, because... well, we got all of our stuff back on, with the exception of... oh no, we do have our Sanctified Staff. And our Life-Draining Sword. Does that mean we have everything? It's given us all of our gear back. Oh, I feel so much better now. Okay.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Where's Cassia? Also, let's go loot some things. Like this nothing box that has nothing in it. I think Cassia might be in there. Ah, Lord Captain, help me, please.
That was insulting.
At last I feel something. You see horror and confusion in Cassia's wide eyes. Her face, neck, and hands are gruesomely scratched, and sticky blood is dripping from the tips of her claw-like fingernails. Ah, why are there so many of you at once? Red, black, violet, scarlet, yellow, dark maroon. Away with you, stop swarming my thoughts. She clutches her head, this time covering her third eye, but you can already feel the breath of the warmth coming from its gaze. Altamar, I cannot control it. The powers flowing through Cassia's fragile body make your head swim, and your hair stand on end. Your body is burning as if you've been doused with a vat of molten plasteel, and your head is teeming with strange whispers, shadows, voices. Every breath is a struggle, as though something is scratching at your insides, trying to claw its way out of your chest. Your gorge rises. You have survived being exposed to the Navigator's open eye, but will your body and mind hold on if it occurs again. We have a 100% chance of persuasion or coercion. Cassia, the worst part is over. I'm taking you away from this place. She struggles to focus her eyes on you. An unfamiliar expression is imprinted on her pale, gaunt face, one that is stern, confident, and imperious. It's the same expression you saw on Theodora von Valencius' face when you first met her. What makes you think you can even save yourself from this place, Lord Captain? An eerie chill runs down the entire length of your body. It's a feeling you forgot, but recollection swiftly follows. Someone else's turmoil and emotions and a will that is not your own. This crushing wave is about to consume you. A haze of anger, despair, and fear smothers you like a burial shroud, but it's not the first time you've had to deal with a surge of foreign emotions assailing your mind. You wish you would die here and now. No. You wish you had never been born in the first place. You summon your will and push away these thoughts as though fending off a sword thrust, and Cassia's feelings dissipate before they can latch onto you. We have good coercion, better persuasion. For all those years, fear and loneliness were all you knew. Not anymore. Don't you dare wish death upon yourself. When I'm with you, I will strive to alleviate your every sorrow. Do not speak of such things. Do you hear me? She digs her sharp nails into her head, and rivulets of blood turn her hair from white to crimson. I could have killed you when we first met. I could have unwittingly robbed you of reason on your ship. It's my fault you were attacked in your own palace, and now... Her eyes are brimming with red tears as she looks at you with a passion and tenderness. I cannot endanger you any longer. I will not let you suffer. She concentrates, determined to bring her powers under control until her body jolts as if electrocuted. You know when darkness envelops you, it takes everything away, leaves no sounds, no smells, no solid footing. Darkness devours every color that tries to make its way in. Every color I tried to create inside, darkness is withering. It swallows the colors, it chews, it consumes. But when despair had overtaken me completely, I could sense I was not alone in that darkness. Somebody was with me. Someone intangible, cold, and colorless, and that realization ravaged my sanity all the more. When the capsule opened, my mind was drowned in grimy shades of crimson and umber and black. And I'm going barmy, Altamar. I thought I could harness this power, but now you must end this for my sake, for your own, and for that of all we have shared. If you do this, I shan't object at all. She closes her eyes, unable to bring herself to meet your gaze. Her tremors subside for a brief moment like a resigned victim going still in anticipation of the executioner's acts. Frigid heaviness hangs in the air. Your entire being implores you to run quickly now. Let's hold her and kiss her. Don't even think of leaving me, Cassia. I won't let you go. Cassia freezes, startled by your touch, and your lips join together in a bittersweet kiss that tastes of blood and tears. You see terror in her wide open eyes, but then her body relaxes and her eyes close along with her navigator's eye. She reciprocates, slowly, uncertainly, gently. Please no more, I cannot breathe. I fear I may faint. But that is what I'm trying to do, to help you escape for a time. She smiles faintly and closes her eyes before your next kiss. When your lips meet once more, you feel as if your nerves are electrified. She kisses you swiftly and passionately, as if she's trying to lose herself in the moment. Taking an awkward step back, she gingerly covers her third eye, as if afraid she might unleash her soul's tempestuous powers upon you once more. You risk your life to save me. For a rogue traitor, the ruler of a great dynasty, it was utter lunacy. It was irresponsible. Her brow furrows indignantly, but her eyes are full of pain and despair. Your protectorate and your billions of subjects, they could have lost their sovereign in the blink of an eye. Yet you, what were you thinking? My only thought was to save you. What could you possibly see in someone like me? Cassia's voice is almost a whisper. She looks away. Words fail me as I seek to express my feelings. Let my actions speak for me. Please stop, she explains, covering her mouth with a hand. My lips are sore from the wounds. I can feel your heart in your actions, I do. But for now, please, let's enjoy a moment of respite. She caresses your cheek, and then steps away abashed. She is not dead, which is good, and she has her equipment. And she did murder the homunculus' minions a lot. So we are at 5 out of 6 people, and that is all the people we're going to be able to get. Oh, are we doing a thing again? We're turning our brain soup. Yes. Okay. So, I don't see too many other things in this area. With the exception of this chest over here, which I still don't know how to get to. I don't think we can yet. It's possible we can get in there later, but for now, let's leave. We're gonna go back out onto the streets. And then what we're gonna do is try and open some of the chests and stuff around. We do have items, or we should have some items around that may help improve our tech a little bit. For Jay. What do we got? Anything that increases tech use, basically. I did like the Commissar's hat. That was a neat little hat. Single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. That's pretty cool. Fellowship Commerce, Logic. It's a flaming weapon. Charge deals additional damage to Xenos and stuff. That's fine. Carouse. Warp lore. Actually, we should probably equip this. What slot does this even go in?
I'd like to, but I can't.
Oh, it goes to one of these. Lore Imperium and critical hits give 0 AP. Okay, so let's put that there. That Lore Warp and Xenos is pretty useful for this area. Imperium might not be as important. 5 bonus to tech use. Okay, what are we giving up for that though? Every time they deal damage to weapons. Oh, that's fine. We can swap that out for now. Okay. And anything like boots to give us tech use at all? Or cloak, I'd be okay with that too. Okay, so that's about as good as it's going to get. We do level up, and we might be able to get tech use. Let's take a look what this level gives us. Ballistic skill, fellowship, and agility, I think, is tech use, right? I believe. Unfortunately, this isn't a skill level, so that sucks. And that means I don't actually know what I'm going to give her for a skill, so let's just not do that right now. Okay, let's go take a look around at some things. So we have all sorts of lockpicks and stuff, and we have demolition stuff as well. Let's open it up with a key, perhaps.
Ah, what a shame.
Really? We really gotta stop failing these relatively easy rolls. At the start of every combat, the wearer's allies gain deflection equal to the wearer's psi rating. When they suffer damage and lose non-temporary wounds, this effect is removed. Okay. It's an interesting little thing to start the fight with.
None shall stand in my way.
Kinda wish we had Pascal with us, but we don't. And we have a pretty decent Lore Xenos check now.
A job for me.
The ease at which the flyer took to the air suggests that their body must be extremely light. Even small projectiles must pose a grave danger to them in midair. Probably true. Could you stop failing 70 plus
One and
rolls
it's done.
all the time? We are perplexed, but that's just gonna have to be fine. I don't care enough to deal with it right now. Melee attack is increased by their psi 3 times their psi rating. That's actually pretty good. An Incubus Clave. We'll go through all these
A new challenge for
equipment
me.
things later, I think.
A minor setback.
Yeah, we can't afford to lose all our keys to these
My
really
pleasure.
easy rolls. Like, this is 71 plus. It should not be this hard. There's another switch over here. There's a lot of switches. Okay, that one worked. Just a lot of cargo. It's odd that it doesn't show you the loot anywhere. Like, this goods doesn't show up on the minimap as a good.
A job for me.
Though it's probably time to call it a video here. What I might do is between videos just quickly run through and grab all the things. Sort it all out, see if there's anything useful for us to grab, and then if there is, I'll show you what it was in the next video, and if not, then we just
It's
continue
about
on our
time.
way. For now, though, I think I'm going to leave you here, and, oh, I guess what we could do... Anything else over here? This is the Shrieker place. No, we want to go down further. I want to go do that one fight really quickly. Lore Warp. Let's check it out. Failed that one. It's fine. More corpses of beggars. We failed that medic check.
Damn it. I mean, just bad luck.
It's terrible
What
luck.
advice
Our
does-
roll luck
I'll
is
lay
terrible.
claim to the stars.
That goes without saying. Where is the way down? Oh, we can shoot that body. Oh, we can't shoot that body. It apparently is gone now. This must be the chute that carried your unconscious body down here. Apparently it's gone at this moment. Let's go down to the Mangle. There's one thing to fight down there that I wanted to try and kill. And there's also that vault to try and open, which is going to be something. And there's a demolition area down there too. Lots of things to do. Maybe we'll just do the fight and then we'll go through all the loot things in the next video together. That might be better. Anyways, there's this thing I want to try and fight. Can't be that hard to kill, right?
An expected result.
Victory awaits!
Hello, random creature. It just murdered that poor man. It's like a mini boss or something. So what do we got here? 490. What a weird angle of attack for this one. Okay, go here. Ish. You go there, I guess? That might keep you out of range. Jay, fight back here. Adira back here. Main character back here. And go. Okay, Cassia, you're first. That doesn't seem to hit Abelard. That does hit Abelard. Okay. Don't really want to hit him. Okay, we don't have to hit him this turn. We can just do this and that. Where is Abelard on this turn order? Next, maybe? I don't know. We move him over here, though.
Do my duty. Indeed.
Then we can shoot our power, except that we can't, because we used all of our AP. Right. Next turn. Let's do this. This should do a bunch of damage. 117 is pretty good.
Why is it?
That was a huge hit. Abelard might go down immediately.
Should have foretold that.
Okay, well that's not an ideal situation, but okay. I don't know if this is going to work out. Let's see.
Tell me and it wow. I want a medal for that one.
We can give Adira another turn. He's got that Psychic Scream, which if we use this, we can't use. Okay, let's just do a Psychic Scream. 109 damage. Why does it get to go again? Was it like heroic actions? That's uncool. Well, nothing there. Okay, main character time. Let's do
Already
this. 2 people are down, but it should be fine. The biomechanical creature is flailing its arms faintly. Its body is broken and bears the signs of combat, but it seems no one is planning to repair it. You see the glistening flesh out of the cracked carapace and the bunches of wires that permeate it. The armor plates rise heavily, and the creature emits a wistful creaking sigh, full of regret. Cassia's body is shivering. The colors of this creature is oozing with stained crimson shades and the tenebrous blackness of suffering. It's as if this construct was purposely built to absorb the most dreadful colors that living things can exude, but how is that possible? How's our tech use? 56%. Every limb of the creature, the hard ones on the skeletal paws and the flexible ones on the metal cords, is equipped with a variety of implements similar to surgical tools. The jagged circular saws, twisted drills, and vibrating monoscalpels promise unbearable pain. You can clearly see the inside of the mechanism with the holes in its armor. Its gut can open to drag a hamstrung victim inside. Once the victim finds itself in the monster's stomach, they'll be pierced by injectors that will liquefy them. This substance will then drain to the reservoirs at the tail end of the creature. Can you understand me? The creature emits a series of wheezing sounds. Was it an answer, moans of agony, or just the normal rumbling of its mechanisms? There's no way to tell. The creatures in this place only understand the language of pain, Shireen. Let's smash its head before something happens we can't undo. What are you? The creature responds with a series of choking and snarling sounds. After a moment, as if realizing that language is not clear to you, it extends a fighting limb in your direction and a menacing gesture. The message is clear: I'm a warrior, I'm a killer. End the unusual exchange. Something bursts in the creature's gut with a quiet squelch, and a puddle of oily ichor spreads out from under its belly. Let's finish the creature off. Inside of it, it's got a Life Sunderer, which is an exotic weapon, which has a huge rate of fire. Heavy leather armor, and a Katonos Pain Converter. I don't know what that does. But anyways, everyone's alive again. There's a demolition check up here, which is only 57%, so we'll see how this goes. One, fail, try again. There we go. You know what, two's fine. Lore Xenos, that's not what I expected, but let's try it out. We saved first.
I did
What a
fine.
shame.
A bunch of melted charges, frag grenades, and multi-keys. Alright, perfect. That is actually extremely helpful. Good job. The Katonos is dead, of course. And we can jump back across. So we're going to open up one more thing, then call it a video. It's going to be that safe that we found earlier. I deeply want to know what's inside of that. Unfortunately, our tech use is not that great, and neither is our demolition. So we'll save, obviously. We'll try the demolition. It's the most likely candidate, and it worked. Defensive boots. We got a defensive Cadia Aquilis. When the wearer of this badge gains a stack of versatility, they also gain 3 momentum. Cool. Lawbringer is a power club. That's actually a really good power club. And then some grenades and stuff.
Follow my lead.
Alright, I think for now we're going to end it here. In the next video, we'll go through all of our equipment to see what we have. Maybe swap some things out. Do our level at the beginning of the next video, and then continue to search around this area. There's at least one more demolition check down here to get to this dead body. But for now, take care, and I'll see you all next time.